Yeah, he's the one trying to tell me he's not going to talk to me. He's going to talk to my father, who's 70-some years old, about to have a damn heart attack over these two idiots here.
Filex.
1,000%. I told you my address.
Show me the video.
On the record. I'm going to.
He won't show the video.
I promise you I will.
He won't show the video.
Guys, I'm going to show the video. I'm going to absolutely show him the video.
Picture a sleepy Florida evening turning sour. A shoeless tenant dodges rent, a frustrated son wields durable power of attorney, and two sheriff's cruisers idle at the curb. Cell phone cameras roll as property rights crash into personal pride, accusations fly, and every word lands on the record. Stay tuned, this storm hasn't yet decided where to strike.
Your granddaughter doesn't want to pay her rent, and they don't want to leave, and they don't want to get their stuff out of the apartment. So they keep harassing my father, who just had quadruple bypass surgery, and I've driven down here over 80 miles to get here to deal with these two bottom feeders here. Yes, sir. How can I help you?
The biggest bottom feeder down there with a mustache and a beard.
With the one in the white T-shirt? The one in the white T-shirt? Yeah, he's the one trying to tell me he's not going to talk to me. He's going to talk to my father, who's 70-some years old, about to have a damn heart attack over these two idiots here. Just get your stuff and leave like we asked you to. How can I help you, sir?
Half of their stuff is my stuff.
Sir, we left it unlocked.
I've given it to them.
We left it unlocked. They can go in there at any time and take their stuff. No.
Do you live here? Or?
It's his granddaughter.
Okay.
From what I'm understanding. How can I help you, sir?
Are you the one that put the note on the door?
I don't answer questions. How can I help you?
You just asked me a question, so I'm trying to tell you how you can help me. Are you
Well,
the one that put the note on the door?
That's a question I'm not answering.
Okay. Well, they live there. They
Okay.
got stuff there.
And we told them they can have it anytime they want.
That note is not official. So
What note?
The note that was posted on their door.
What does it say?
Trespass or the eviction notice.
Yes.
That's not official. In order to trespass them or evict them from the home, you have to go through the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
This is
Okay.
the landlord over here?
No,
Hello,
you're
sir.
talking to me right here, sir. Hey, Dad, go inside. He is not the landlord. He's not the landlord, sir.
Who's the landlord?
I am the power of attorney on this property, so he's been informed that he's not the landlord. I don't need him harassing my father. Hey, just close the door, Dad. Hey, Dad, go inside and close the door. Close the door. He's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing? You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir?
No, I'm not hard of hearing.
What didn't you understand? Where am I losing you?
The fact that we need to speak to the landlord.
I just told you I'm the durable power of attorney for this property.
Power of attorney. not
Correct.
the landlord,
Speak to
so
the landlord.
we
You're
need to
claiming.
I am the landlord's durable power of attorney.
Sir, we
No.
Let me
You're not
speak.
going to talk over me. You're on my property. Hold on, guys.
We are here.
Hold on, guys. You're on my property right now.
We were here because we were called here.
I didn't call you.
I'm legally here because
We
somebody
were here
called me
because they are tenants
Okay.
here.
And I've told you how many times he's not the
tenants here.
landlord.
I'm here legally.
Okay.
So let me
We
see
are
your
here legally,
paperwork
sir.
showing that you are a power of attorney.
Uh,
Otherwise, I can't talk to you.
Then you can't talk to anybody.
Yes, we can.
Sir, he's not the landlord. I'm putting you on notice right now. He has medical problems and doesn't need to be harassed. I am the power of attorney for this property.
Harassing anyone. We're trying to find the
Okay,
landlord.
excuse me.
Yep.
Hey, just stay in there and don't worry about them. Now what?
Okay. If they still rent here, then they can.
They don't rent here.
They can gain access to their home however they feel.
They can
best.
access it any time. It's open. We told them to come get their property at least 16 times. You understand? I'm recording everything. You understand where I'm going with this, right?
Why are you recording?
For an objective record. Oh, okay. We've told them how many times to get their stuff. Why don't they just get it and leave? Or pay the rent.
According to them, you weren't letting them here at all.
Sir, come here. Sir, officer. Again, he's hard of hearing. The door is open. The note says get your stuff. I sent him a text saying get your stuff. Did I say that? I never said that, sir. What is your name and badge number?
Deputy Yates, my badge.
Okay, Deputy Yates just lied on the record. Thank you, Deputy Yates, for lying. The other one pretends like he can't hear me. The door is open. Get your and go. The door is open. Now they're making up more. Now you got Deputy Yates lying on the record, and of course he wants to know why I'm recorded because he doesn't like to have a record. Nice try, bro. Now they're showing him a text that I sent. So I wouldn't be surprised they try to unlawfully arrest me, so I'm going to go back in the house. I'm sorry, what?
What's your notice of repossess of their belongings?
I-
This Monday or next Monday?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is your phone number 863-286?
Nope. That is not my phone number. None of your business.
Okay, according to your paper, it's George. It's George's number.
Whose paper?
Mr. George. Lilac?
That's not my name.
However you say it.
That's not my name. She's asking for the cop to go in the apartment now. So again, for the record, we said you can get your stuff and go. Why don't you just do that? The door is open. Yeah, these people are stalling my dad for weeks, wouldn't respond to his 30 phone calls, got him stressed out to death. And now when I show up, now they want to call the police like I've done something illegal. Because I told them to get their shit out or pay the rent. So now he's ripping up some paperwork. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. It's fake. She keeps telling the cops that her boyfriend needs to calm down. And they'll do something tomorrow. Hey, deputies. Deputies. Now they're pretending like they can't hear me. Now they're shaking. Oh, yeah. Lick those boots. They did you a lot of good. Deputies. Hey, deputies, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. There's only one thing I'm going to request of you. My father has nothing to do with this. I am durable power of attorney here. They are not to contact my father anymore, not to knock on his door. He has nothing to do with that. Sir, the burden of proof is not on me. Come on now, you know that.
Yeah.
No,
If you're
no.
saying that you're the power of attorney.
Right.
and
Are you saying I'm not?
somebody-
Are you saying I'm not?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Which is why
So
I'm
you
telling
can't say I'm not.
but I
I'm
can't
on the
say that you
property. I'm dealing with the tenant. They're harassing my father, who has a medical condition. That's why I drove here over 80 miles to handle these two tenants who won't leave and won't pay and won't get their stuff out of the apartment. So just so you guys know, I don't want those people contacting, corresponding with my father. He has nothing to do with the business of this property. He was collecting rent, and when there's issues, I have to drive over 80 miles to get here. So
Well-
those two tenants right there are not to bother my father, George Felix, from now on.
If he doesn't want to be bothered, then he can get an injunction at the courthouse.
Well, there's no reason for him to bother them.
Nothing I can do.
There's no reason for them to talk to him. You understand that, Mr. Yates? No? You're going to play ignorant? Okay. I don't want any paperwork from you. I'm not going to take it.
Well, I'm going to offer you.
No, thank you.
I'm going to offer you a landlord-tenant's rights and responsibilities.
I already know that, sir. I already know what they are.
This is statewide, so
Yeah.
do you understand the laws of tenants and landlord?
I have a landlord-tenant manual.
A manual?
Yeah, like you buy from a bookstore. It tells you all the laws.
But do you have Florida law?
Sir, I can Google that in 2 seconds.
This is Florida law, sir.
Well, what are you trying to say? What am I doing wrong?
Be aware of the law.
I am very aware of the law.
Okay. I offered.
You don't, trust me, I probably know the law better than you. Yeah, I didn't get your name, sir.
Deputy McIntyre, badge number 6364. Sir.
Appreciate that. And if they could just leave my father alone, we'll have no issues. I gave him my phone number and my contact. They can contact me directly. For the record, I know you can hear me. Right there. It would be best to advise them to pay their rent that they owe or leave. You know, that's what regular, normal people who aren't bottom feeders do.
We're not their landlord, sir.
I understand that. I said advise, right? Did I say advise, or did you miss that part? Oh, okay. That's what cops do when they get home. They just turn their back, pretend like they can't hear you. Right away, they went to try to with my dad. I'm going to have to tell him don't answer the door for anybody, and stay armed. Hey, Loopy. Hey, Looper. Hey, Loop-de-doo. Hey, Loopy. Loopy. You got my information. I texted it to you. Tell your lawyer to call me. Do not bother my father ever again. Just so we're clear, and I know you can hear me, and I know the police can hear me, it's on the record. Do not ever bother my father again. Do you understand that? ¿Entiendes? Yeah, you understand perfectly fine. Bottom feeder. Hey, dude, how much money do you get from the government? How much taxpayer money do you steal? Look at it. There's 4 taxpayer bottom feeders right there. 4 tax-paying bottom feeders right there. Blocking traffic. Oh, they're going to try to say I'm being too loud now. You watch. Well, I think this is enough. Officer Yates, why don't you advise them to pay their rent or leave?
We're trying to get information from them.
Is this where you threaten me?
We can't.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you specifically.
Stop hollering.
I'm trying to talk to you two and you won't listen.
Stop hollering because we can't hear them.
I'm trying to talk to you and him. I'm trying to talk to you.
Once we're done.
Okay. How long is that going to take?
As long as it needs.
Yeah, I hear you're cop-splaining. Distracting me. That's cop-splaining, guys. When you haven't done anything wrong, and they try to subjugate you to their authority anyway. I was being loud because I wanted to be on the record that he's not to mess with my father or contact my father ever again. Looks like they're finally done talking to the So now they cried to the police. Oh, look at him driving in reverse. Doesn't want me to get his license plate, I'm sure. I already got it earlier, so whatever. I'm not going to be here much longer, guys, if you want to talk to me.
What's up?
I said I'm not going to be here much longer.
Okay. You going home?
I'm not going to be here much longer, sir.
Okay.
How can I help you? You said you want to talk to me?
No, you're good. You go home.
I can go home? All right, so you're dismissed. Thank you. Oh, the pause. The pause. The.
I'm dismissed.
You are dismissed, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're,
I don't have to have your permission, just so you know.
you're dismissed, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, but I'm going to stay right here. So
That's fine. You're still dismissed. All right, see you.
For what?
For what? You're dismissed. Man, you guys can't hear.
You go home.
You're dismissed, I said. Have a good day. Drive safely. Stop blocking traffic. You protect the bottom feeders, but not the business owner, I see. Dismissed. Got his lights on for. Look at these guys. Now they're so butthurt they can't leave. Here's the legal paperwork. They don't want to see that. They want to protect bottom feeders. See? So, you got 54217 is what Yates is driving. And then you got ZHU13. I don't know why this cop just backed up. Officer, so that guy just called my father again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? That guy, who I just got done telling you, doesn't need to ever talk to my father ever again. I gave him my information. Just called him again. Here's the record. I'm just making contact with you just so you know what's going on and who you're defending. Okay? Here's the record of the guy who's going to give my dad another heart attack. He has no reason to speak to my father. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, officer? Okay, thank you very much. These guys are just sitting here being they're so butthurt that I told them they were dismissed. Got so butthurt I told him he was dismissed that they both parked here and they're just gonna sit here just to be. There you go. This is your Florida police force here. I'm just basically holding the camera at him. I'm not really recording, but I know it's making him nervous. Either of you two interested in the paperwork or no? Are either of you two interested in the paperwork? No? Still hard of hearing? Am I not speaking loud enough, sir? Officer! Officer, can you hear me? Can either of you two hear me right now? Oh, you can hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Are you interested in seeing any paperwork?
You got paperwork?
Are you... Sir, here's my question. Nice and slow, okay? Are you interested in seeing any paperwork?
You got paperwork?
So he can't answer a question for some reason. Can I speak to your supervisor?
You want to speak to your supervisor?
If you can't answer a simple question, then yes, please, sir. I asked you twice a simple question. You can't get it down for some reason. Where am I losing you? Where am I losing you?
The fact that I already asked for it, you won't give it to me.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let me ask you a third time. Would you like to see the paperwork, sir? Yeah, he's just right now. Would you like to see the paperwork, sir? Yes? I can't hear you. Please roll down your window. Please roll down your window so I can hear you. Do you want to see the paperwork? Yes? Yes, you want to see it? Okay, sir. Hold on, I'll be right back. Here's paperwork. I asked for a supervisor. I doubt I'm going to get one. Here's the paperwork, sir. I hope they don't try to claim police safety because they've turned their back on me at least 10 times now. There's your paperwork.
My paperwork for what?
The paperwork you want to see. I guess you asked me for that. I don't recall that. There you go.
What paperwork is this?
That's your legal paperwork to evict a tenant.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not giving it to you. I'm just letting you inspect it so you know what's going on here. I don't know what they told you. All I want is them to leave my father alone. I wouldn't have drove 90 miles to come down here otherwise. They're harassing my father.
Is it 80 or 90?
Is what, 80 or 90? 80 plus miles. What are you trying to corner me or something? Good luck with that, bro. Good luck. Dude, I know your games, man, so they're not going to work on me. You understand the paperwork now? You good? You understand what's going on here? You understand what's going on here now, or you need it in a different language? They owe rent, they don't pay. Then they find excuses to not pay. and they try to say they're not paying for a stupid excuse. We say leave, take your stuff, and go. What's the problem? Where's the issue? They don't want to go. That's the only issue. Professional renters. We've been here 10, 12 years now, whatever the case is, and we've seen these bottom feeders all the time. It's a shame that the courts protect them the way they do. Do you understand the situation now? Those two kids right there harassing your father, what are you going to do? Other question you won't answer.
I'll answer that when I'm done.
Okay. When you're done, what? Oh, this guy's a SWAT team officer too, so he's used to being in charge, it seems like. That's why he got so butthurt when I told him he was dismissed. You do those late night no-knock raids? You one of those guys? Drug war cop? You one of them guys? You guys did a good job with, oh, looks like this guy has a call. Polk County Sheriff's Department did do a good job busting a bunch of pedophiles. He just threw my paperwork on the ground, and he's gonna leave. There you go. Oh, you found something to do. Good for you, fella. You're dismissed, guy. You're dismissed.
When money, shelter, and ego intertwine, shouting rarely pays the mortgage paper trails due. Record politely know your landlord-tenant statutes and let the courts, not curbside drama, settle the score. If you ever face a rent-dodging guest or a badge-wearing thin composure and documentation can spare your heart, your wallet, and maybe your father's blood pressure. So keep that steady hand on the lens as we pivot to the next doorstep dispute where those very lessons are about to be stress-tested. Cruiser lights splash across a quiet Pasco County porch as two deputies hover citation in hand, yet refuse to give their names. A camera flips on the homeowner's voice sharpens, and a simple address number dispute morphs into an on-camera claim of police retaliation. The showdown is rolling, but the final verdict hasn't been written.
What?
Yes.
That's exactly what you guys wanted to happen, wasn't it?
What are you talking about?
Me getting cuffed.
I didn't cuff you.
Is that what I said? It's not what I said, was it?
No.
Oh. Why do you answer questions I didn't answer?
Are you recording us for a reason?
I'm in public, sir. I'm independent media. And okay. How are you?
Good. Don't you work at the casino?
I used to, yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, what happened to the bus parking? They got rid of the bus parking? Did
They got rid of the bus parking because they actually put the poker room where the bus lobby used to be. Sorry, I had to get my thoughts together there. Where do those guys run off to? They're scared to be on the record. What's that?
Did you work there when they had bingo downstairs?
No,
10, 15 years
no,
ago?
I only worked there about 3 years, 2013 to about 2016.
Oh, okay.
They started charging everybody for parking because they got.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry,
Well,
sir.
the buses too. They used to get free comps too.
Yeah, the place they've already changed out the CEO there. They started charging for parking and the poker. I was a poker dealer, and our paychecks went down so far it was ridiculous. So I ended up leaving there, and now I do like journalism. I do several different things. Hi, how are you? Very good. I am. Where can I find those two that were just here? I'd love to talk to them. They scatter when there's a camera on. You notice that?
We have a couple hearings if you want to stick around.
Well, I would have loved to just give them a quick little interview right there, but well, they set up a checkpoint when there was a sinkhole at my neighborhood, and they said, "You have ID?" I told them my address. Called them.
I saw your videos.
Yeah. I called them all, sir. I told them where I lived. That wasn't good enough for them. They demanded ID, and then they ran my plate, came to my house, and gave me this $500 citation. And so when I started, oh, there they are. Here they are. This guy.
Here we are.
And this guy, why are you guys so mad, bro?
And the other guy.
Hey, when I told you guys my address and everything in good faith, how come you couldn't trust
You
me?
never told the address.
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
on video?
Absolutely.
No,
Where?
actually, go
It's
back.
on a video, sir, and it has
Show the video.
400,000
Show
views.
the video.
Hey, we actually went through that. You really didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
At the beginning.
You said I live down the road.
Are you willing to bet a year's pay that I have a video that's unedited where I did give my address to you? Are you willing to bet a year's pay?
Where is it?
Are you willing to
Where
bet a
is it?
year's pay?
Where's the video?
It's on YouTube.
I didn't see no video on YouTube like that.
Sir, there's the full video where I gave you my address.
You didn't give anybody an address.
You willing to bet a year's pay?
You didn't give anybody an address.
Are you willing to bet a year's pay
Show
on
the
that?
video. Let's see the video. You got it on your phone?
It's on YouTube.
Let me see it on your phone.
Did you not see the video you're featured in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Did you see the part where I said edited out my address? You didn't see
You
that?
didn't edit your address out.
But yes, I
It's
did.
on there.
Okay, are you a gambling man?
No, I don't work at the Hard Rock. And no.
Are you a gambling man?
No, I don't gamble.
No?
Show us the video.
Well, okay. If I prove it to you, let's make some kind of gentleman's bet.
Well, we can't make that.
Yeah, we can't bet.
A gentleman's bet? That's no.
Yeah, we still can't. Unfortunately, we gotta follow. the
Let's
law.
say I did give you my address. What would you say at that point?
Well, I didn't talk to you. It was O'Hara that talked to you.
It was both of you guys. You both showed up to my house. You guys scared the hell out of my wife.
How do we scare your wife?
Because armed men coming to my house for no reason is scary.
So we knocked on your door
Right.
and asked to talk to you about a county ordinance citation. That scared your wife?
How many other houses did you target other than mine that day?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not targeting because you say it's not targeting.
Correct.
This is Corporal Davila.
Yep. And this is John Philax.
It's John Felix, but
John
okay.
Philax.
Philax, however you want to say it.
What's
I mean,
your address?
where was it?
What's your address?
I'm not gonna say it on video. Here, I'll pause it. I told you guys my address in
Let's
good
see the
faith.
video.
If I pull it up for you, well,
You stop playing games, man. Just pull up the video. Let's
listen.
see it.
This is not a game. I'll pull it up for you in good faith, and if I verbally say my address on the video, then what?
We'll say we fucked up.
Good
and
job.
We're sorry.
You're a winner.
Yeah, but I still got kidnapped by the judge in here.
Well, that's not.
I still had you guys laughing at me in the courtroom like this is some kind of high school
Your own
prank.
fault.
It's not my own fault. All I did was ask
You
questions
made a
about
fool out of
my
yourself up there, man.
by asking questions. Oh, I see. Asking questions gets you locked up in
Let's
an
see
American
the
court
video.
system.
Let's see the video.
Tell me what I get when you hear my address.
Hey, you know a good place for lunch around here? Have you ever been to Olga's up the street?
Dade City. I think my cousin owns Sunrise Cafe. You know what his name is? John Felix.
Yeah.
Oh. He's the older, uglier, richer one. I'm the younger, good-looking John Felix.
You shouldn't lie like that.
Lie. Look at me. You know what's funny, Davila? You would like me, bro.
I probably would.
You would, because I'm the
I don't
nicest.
dislike you, but you dislike us.
I don't dislike you. I acted in good faith. I gave you my address, and it wasn't good enough
So
for
let
you
me see
guys.
the video where
I'm going
it
to show you.
You
Listen.
want to go to lunch?
Let me pause this. I'd love to go have lunch with you guys.
Barbecue place up the street.
I'd love to have lunch with you guys.
What's that barbecue?
Barbecues.
Are you buying?
Oh, we're
No, we're poor.
Will you, if I say my video, will you buy me lunch?
Show the video.
If I show you,
we can.
and you hear me
Can't
verbally
buy you
give my
lunch.
address.
You can buy me lunch, or
You can't buy me lunch.
Make a donation to the sheriff's office if you want.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pause this video.
Because
What
here's-
about it? Tell me.
Okay. We're the three for the sheriff's office that specialize in county warnings for the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
We're each in charge of for one district. So what the ordinance says is any
Hold on.
resident,
Let's reverse back a little bit here.
Any resident?
any resident,
Let's record
tenant,
Mr. Felix.
uh, property owner, or property manager is responsible for all the ordinances on the property.
I'm responsible.
If you live there, absolutely, yeah.
If I pay rent to the owner of a property, I'm responsible for its
The owner's your wife.
ordinance
The
violations.
owner's your wife, right?
What difference does that make?
The owner's your wife, right?
You tell me. The burden of
Yeah.
proof is on you.
It is your wife.
Well, even if
You have
wasn't-
evidence?
Even if she wasn't, and you just lived there, unfortunately, you still
Yeah.
you're
And unfortunately,
responsible
the videos you say multiple times in your videos, they're at my house again.
Right. That's
My
not a
house.
legal term, sir. That's common usage.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's your house. You live there.
It's my residence.
So you're responsible for the house.
So is an apartment renter responsible for the whole complex's ordinance violations?
That's different.
We're
No, it's
talking
not.
about
It's a renter.
We're talking about a residential structure, a single-family residential
Okay.
structure. Okay, if you had someone that's couch surfing and they're at your house for a month and they say they live there as a resident,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, they're responsible too. Believe it
You
or
got any
not,
couch
they
surfers?
are
Okay.
under.
I don't.
No couch surfers at your house? Or you were a couch surfer?
I'm the couch surfer. I moved in with her. She deserves a
So-
lot better
so
than
you
me.
fit the statutory requirements under the ordinance
What's that? Tell me.
that says you're a resident of the.
Right.
Right.
I'm
So
a
you're-
renter.
So you okay? So you're required to keep the address number on the house.
I'm required as a non-owner.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe.
But you guys
You
are
can pull
married,
up the
though, so
ordinance.
it's just as much her house as it is yours.
No,
It's not?
no.
Why is that?
My name's not anywhere on the house.
Well, you're married to her.
So. And she still wants her rent, buddy.
Yeah?
And I still skim by every month and give it to her.
So you can look up.
So
do you do
look,
for
so I do many things for work.
What's that?
Independent journalist. I make rings. See this? That's a $50. I make rings, sell them on eBay.
Drive for Uber?
I play pool. I Uber.
You know, we were actually talking about the Uber thing. That'd be hilarious. If one of us called for an Uber, you came out. I'm sure we could be friends, hang out. And
Dude, you guys would absolutely love hanging out with me. You know I'm an interesting guy already.
yeah, that's.
Am I wrong? I just feel like you guys
I
would
don't
be.
know that interesting is the right definition.
Well, whatever. You probably think I'm an idiot, but again, when you've done as
I
research,
think you make yourself look like an idiot sometimes.
if not, look, see all them sheep over there? See all them? See what you guys are in here
How do
just
you know what they're here for?
stealing their money. Ran a stop sign on a bicycle. You should be ashamed of yourself to give somebody a ticket for that. That's shameful.
Yeah.
That's not
Still
constitutional.
state law.
Yeah, but that's not constitutional.
It's a state law.
So you believe in victimless crimes?
It's a state law.
You have discretion, right?
Sure.
So you believe in victimless crimes? You think you
I said it
should?
was a state law.
I'm asking you a question.
It's a state law.
Do you believe in victimless crimes?
Yeah.
Okay. And you believe that's constitutional?
It's a state law.
So no corpus delicti, no victim.
State law.
It's a state law as a generic police response. Yeah.
How do you know it's a
Possession of
generic
methods.
police response?
Because I research you.
Hey, let me
Dude,
ask you-
I'm a
let me ask you-
researcher.
Let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
How old, you're like, what, 41?
Yeah.
Did you, like, go to the academy and fail? Is that why
What
you hate
academy?
police? Like a police academy.
Absolutely not.
Is that why you hate cops so much?
I don't hate cops. I just hate cops who don't obey their oath. I don't hate cops one bit. I don't hate. You know what? The next morning.
Victimless crime laws.
I'm sorry.
Even victimless crime laws.
What do you mean?
Like possession of drugs is
That's right. That's a victimless crime. Why
You
would?
still have to uphold those laws.
Actually, you don't. You have to uphold your oath to the Constitution, not statutes or codes or traffic violations. You took an oath to the Constitution. Am I wrong?
You're right. However,
Okay.
we still have to enforce the law.
The law is if there's no victim, there's no crime. There's no corpus delicti. This is, and you guys play word games. You call it civil. You call it administrative. You call it. You play all these games and you skirt the law as much as you can. And if someone walks in the courtroom like I did today and asks a question, they kidnap you and throw you in a box.
You're putting a blanket statement on everybody, though.
But this is in general. I mean, you could. There's the evidence is. It's in the public sphere.
We're
Anyone
gonna
can go
to
see that.
barbecues, all of us, if you want to join.
Filax is buying.
You're buying?
I'm not buying, sir.
Alright.
DeVillo's lying again.
I'm gonna lie to you.
No, I didn't give you my address.
Tell me this video, man. I'm still.
I will, but you guys are giving me
so.
you're giving me so much good content. I don't want to stop recording.
I know. Here's what you do: is when you don't get what you want, you avoid the question.
No.
Or you start asking your own questions to avoid the question.
I will deliver you a hard copy.
I don't
I'm
need
just,
the hard copy. I
but
just need you to show me right
I
now.
will. I definitely will. But you
Let's
guys
do
are
it
giving
right
me
now.
such good content. I don't want to stop
We don't
recording
work the
you.
weekends. We can come over Monday if you want.
Over where?
Your place.
I mean, I really.
You give us the address.
I don't want you at my house.
Where?
I don't want you at my residence.
We could
Which
sit down
one
and
is that?
Which one is what?
Your house.
The place you showed up twice. You know I'm gonna edit that out.
Why?
What's your address? Ah,
8700
why?
Drive.
Why?
8700
Why won't you give your personal
Drive. I
address?
just did.
No, you didn't. That's not your personal address.
on our driver's
That's your place of business. Huh?
What's on our
So
driver's
let's-
license?
Yeah, because you guys are sovereign citizens.
Let's get back to the topic.
You guys are sovereigns. You don't have to
Let's get
abide
back
by
to
the
topic
same.
Here. Where's the video?
Davila,
Filax.
1,000%. I told you my address
Show me the video.
on the record. I'm going to.
He won't show the video.
I
Look at the
promise
camera.
you I will.
He won't show the video.
Guys, I'm gonna show the video. I'm gonna absolutely show him the video. The thing is, I can't record myself showing him the video.
Are you a comedian?
Under-
recording right now.
Undiscovered.
Hey, I'm recording right now.
So,
So if you want to look up the video, the video.
Yeah, but you guys make me pay for it. I already tried to get some of those videos.
Not that much money.
That's not that much.
It has
Statute.
to be right.
What?
It has to be a shoot. What is it? Fee something.
$1 per minute.
Show the video.
I'm gonna.
Show all your
How
people
much
that
time you
show
got?
me the video.
How much time you got?
Until the next hearing.
Which? Like 5 minutes.
It's not gonna take that long.
I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna try to find this. Now you have a ton of victimless crime ordinances. So you're saying there's a. Say that again.
So we have an ordinance
Yes.
that would trespass people from public property.
Like courthouses.
Well, I'm not sure about courthouse.
Where? I don't understand.
So from
Sidewalks?
intersections.
Yeah.
If they're in violation of an ordinance or Florida statute or any law or any law.
If they're in violation, well, that's already a law. You can't. What about someone just standing on public, like I'm in public right now, recording? You can't trespass me unless I do something illegal, right? Well, that's always been that way, hasn't it? No?
We just got passed last.
What's the difference now?
On any of these, and you supposed to have 10 a.m. court.
So, Corporal Davila, he keeps claiming I didn't give him the address. I'm gonna send him the unedited video.
So let's be legit here. You haven't shown me the video yet. So
I have not showed him the video.
not show me the video. You
Because
can't find it.
right.
He has 15,000 of them.
Because I'm in the courthouse. I have 1,500 videos, and your
He has
phone.
Sprint, which doesn't
And I
have
have
service.
Sprint. He wants to make fun of my phone service. This is the maturity level here in the courthouse.
Yeah.
And what's your service, sir, so I can be cool?
I have Cricket.
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 That's far. Cricket.
Cricket.
His phone jumps out of his pocket. That's how he answers
I got
it.
Boost Mobile.
You joking, right? You joking? Boost?
What's wrong with Boost?
They still have Boost?
Yeah.
Is that like the two-way radio chirp chirp thing?
Well, Boost is the same thing as track phone. So one's a track phone, one is Cricket. You're making fun of our phone service now.
I am not making fun of anything. You guys are.
Well, our phones are working here. Yours isn't. So
I got 3 bars.
It's working. I just can't sift through 1,500 videos right now.
we should have already had that on point, man.
So I'm going to send. So Davila here is claiming that I didn't say my address when they stopped me, which I absolutely, positively, 1,000% said my address. And he keeps saying, why don't you publish your address? And then the same reason he doesn't publish his address. What other questions you got?
He already published his address on the citation.
Yeah,
Took a video of it.
and he keeps he likes to keep repeating that. I haven't got.
You did. So
Yeah, but editing's
you're saying that you
editing's
don't
a
wanna
pain
give
in the
your
ass.
address. You said you don't want to give your address.
I never said I didn't want to give my address. I gave my address.
No, but on your video, you don't want to post it.
Yeah, I don't want to post
But
it.
it's already on there, though.
I understand that, and you keep saying that. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct, Corporal Davila. You're correct. I accidentally
3067.
there's like one split second where they can see it. You're right. Are you happy?
There's like a pause button. So they can just pause it and then screenshot it.
Right. So honestly, though, 400,000 views.
Oh, there's 2 of you guys.
Yeah, there's 2. And yeah, he was hiding behind my wife's truck like some stalker, dude. What is that all about? What?
You ever heard of officer safety?
How are you not? Dude, you have bulletproof vests on,
It's not really.
60 rounds, a taser, batons, pepper spray. Do you not have 60 rounds on you?
No.
What are you packing, 40?
42, I think. We used to have 40 now.
Oh, it's because you went to a higher caliber, right?
I gotta go.
Davila, it was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. I'll
Listen,
shake your hand, man.
shake my hand. I'll
shake
see you
your hand.
November 3rd. Please don't show up. Just don't show up, man.
I have to.
You don't have to. You know you don't have to.
I could be held in contempt of court.
No, they don't hold sovereign citizens in contempt. Only us.
It's not gonna be that long if you want to wait for another show.
All right. You want to go to lunch for real? I'll go to lunch with you. You want to go to lunch?
We'll make that decision.
All right, buddy. Work up an appetite in there. You see, I'm not a dick, bro. Okay. Please let me explain this to you. I pulled up. They had a roadblock.
I know, I saw your video.
Okay. Do you believe I gave my address?
I have, look, I don't know.
You don't know?
I wasn't there. I saw the video.
But you see the part where I said edit out my address in big yellow letters? How do you guys miss that? You guys, you know everything about the videos.
I'm usually just listening to it. I'm not watching.
Oh. Well, anyway, I did, Mr. Celeste. I did give my address in good faith. See, that's how I like to live, in good faith. You and I are sitting here talking voluntarily in good faith. I wrote a letter to the judge. I said, please dismiss this.
Your letter.
Yeah, please dismiss this in good faith. But no one wants to act in good faith.
But unfortunately, what you're saying is you're not responsible for the ordinance violation when the ordinance actually clearly states that a resident
That's what he said to get insurance.
is responsible for that.
Yeah.
The resident.
Yeah. It says resident, tenant, leasee, property owner, property manager.
Okay. Still, I mean, I posted a video on YouTube. Next thing you know, I got a $500 mandatory. Is it, normally speaking, as someone that has their address placard missing, how many warnings do they get? No warnings. Everything's $500 mandatory
Not
court.
everything, just address numbering, permitted use violations. Trying to think what else is 500. The address numbering was only $25, but now they found it in the land development code as 900-1-1F.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's $500 now. The judges, in my experience, never issued $500.
$500 for not having numbers posted on the entryway of your house.
I get it. That's what the fine schedule says. However, West Side, East Side Court, each time they see that, they drop it down to $25.
Now, you seem like a really good guy. What? Do you think things like this help your guys' image, or do you think it makes the hate grow larger?
I can't do a news interview.
It's just an opinion.
I know, I can't do a news interview.
Oh, you can't give opinion? All right.
Since you're news, I can't do a news interview.
You don't have to. It's your right, obviously. I appreciate you talking to me at all, and you guys humoring me. Probably considering.
You humor us too.
I'm glad. Hey, dude, if I can make money just making videos,
How much you make on YouTube doing that?
I don't make nothing that you can live on. That was my most viewed video. I had no idea it was gonna. I had no idea, dude. But if they took my word for it, acted in good faith.
So, I'll ask you a question.
Sure.
I'm sure you saw the news about the gas station getting the citations for the glass pipes and stuff like that.
Gas stations are commercial.
No, I get it.
Okay.
We had some views on it. I was just curious your opinion.
What is it? What happened?
Selling the drug paraphernalia at gas stations.
What about it?
Just curious what your.
That's a victimless crime, and people should be free to do what they want as long as they don't violate anybody else's right or damage anybody's property. Would you agree with that? That's the constitutional opinion.
That's fine.
Why can't they sell a glass pipe? Who cares?
Commonly used to smoke methamphetamines and crack.
Yeah, so if they don't have a glass pipe, they'll break somebody's light bulb. If they don't, they'll use tin foil. I mean, the drug war is never, ever going to be won. It's a waste, and it's used to violate people's rights.
So we shouldn't try to stop the drugs on the road?
You can't stop the drugs. As a matter of fact, the people who want drugs to be illegal the most are drug dealers. You make drugs legal, they go out of business. Am I wrong?
I'm not saying we're making drugs legal.
I'm saying if you decriminalize drugs,
That's not my decision.
I understand. I'm not saying you specifically. The government, us, the people who pull all the strings. You decriminalize drugs, and drug dealers go out of business. Am I wrong? Who are they going to sell it to?
Look, that's not my.
They have no one to sell it to. It's not illegal anymore. We'll go to 7-Eleven and buy a joint if we want to smoke a joint, or whatever the case may be.
You have questions, or you need to get by or something?
No, I'm just
You just-
watching.
How are you, sir?
Doing well.
May I ask your name?
Jose?
Jose, my name is John Felix. How are you? What do you do here? A lawyer?
Spanish interpreter. Court
Oh.
interpreter.
Oh, okay. Very good. I've been trying to learn Spanish since high school, basically, but mostly since I moved here in '01. We going to lunch, or am I going home? How much time we talking?
It's only 10:20.
Yeah, I gotta
Hour
go.
and 40 minutes.
Listen, man, you guys want to have lunch with me or hang out off the record? Because I don't record when I'm hanging out, just in general.
We're hanging out now in your recording.
Well, we're not just hanging out. This isn't consensual, so to speak. It is, but it isn't. I'm not.
Court, I have to.
I'm not here consensually. I'm here because I was threatened by Davila and Ojeda. Ojeda. You guys don't pronounce my name right. You know that's not my real name is Skevofilaka, and I thank my dad for changing it when they moved over here. Yes, sir. They wouldn't take my word for where I lived. Told me I couldn't go to my own house. Not him. He wasn't there.
I was there. I was on the other side of the thing.
Oh, you were there? Oh, yeah, you were there. Were you there later on that night where they kept trying to ID me? No? Tried to arrest me about 6 times for nothing? So you're not a lawyer?
No.
If you were, I'd ask you about 8 million questions right now. So you see all these people here, guys. He's busy. See all these people here. I believe the majority of these people are here for victimless crimes. They didn't really hurt anybody.
That's your opinion.
That is my opinion. Of course, everything I say is my opinion. I have no idea. This gentleman is correct. I have zero idea why they're here, but from what I saw in the courtroom, there's debris in your yard. You ran a stop sign on your bicycle. Your address wasn't posted on your house. You owe us $500. That's more than most people make in a week.
The judges aren't issuing $500 citations for address numbers.
No? Did I not just witness one in there?
Not the address number.
No? Oh, so they can, but they don't? They're being benevolent?
That's the uniform fine schedule. I haven't seen this.
So what, it's 0 to 500 then?
500 is the max.
Oh, they have discretion?
But the fine schedule is 500 per max. Usually it's 2,500.
Dude, this guy's awesome. Celeste. See, I don't know you or your history, but right now you've been doing a great job, dude. He even recognized me from the casino. You should play pool, man. You play pool? Where at? Or what city? What city?
Pasco.
I'm at Capone's.
Where's Capone?
Spring Hill. Monday, Wednesday night.
Is that other video where you're like, go get my gun, go get my gun?
Yeah, I didn't have a gun. I was just saying that so they would fucking leave us alone. In the car I had one, but I'm not gonna go get a gun. So, lost my train of thought there. Go ahead, brother. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Anytime you want to have lunch, man, hit me up. You know how to get a hold of me. Obviously, you guys probably have.
What's your address again?
Yeah. I gave it.
A missing address plate may look trivial, but questions can shake power harder than handcuffs. Keep filming, cite the statute, and carry proof that where you live is yours before someone else claims authority over it. Calm persistence turns a $500 citation into a civics lesson. Anger alone just fuels the system you're fighting. Know the rules, press record, protect your porch.